distinguished Toastmaster, Carson Shaffer, has been an award-winning musician his entire life. He also feels that one of his best skills is writing. His wife paints in oils, and her work hangs in the West Virginia State House. Today, artificial intelligence is composing symphonic music, drafting articles as well as a human, and creating art that is winning contests. Why should we even bother trying when a computer will generate better work than we ever could? The future is not coming. It is here, right now. And you really need to understand what is happening to humanity. Please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Carson Shaffer with his speech titled, "The End of Creativity."
A few weeks ago, an application named ChatGPT was released. It answers questions, writes books, composes musical lyrics, writes code, gives you a recipe for wonton soup. List goes on and on. It surpassed 2 million downloads in 10 days, which makes it the most downloaded application in all history. Although I don't think they were downloading applications in the Civil War, Roy. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, let me give you a couple of examples that I had it generate for me. I asked ChatGPT, what's the most difficult part of being a Toastmaster? This is ChatGPT's answer. Quote, as a Toastmaster, one of the most difficult aspects may be the need to constantly come up with new and engaging material to present to your audience. It can also be challenging to effectively evaluate and give constructive feedback to other speakers in a way that's helpful and supportive. Additionally, Toastmasters may face the same difficulties as other public speakers, such as stage fright, nervousness, pressure to perform well, fear of being judged by others. Hi, Blake. Overall, the most difficult aspect of being a Toastmaster may be the need to consistently deliver engaging and effective presentations while also supporting and helping other speakers to improve. End quote. Wow. I didn't write that. ChatGPT did. So then I thought, let's get weird. I asked it to write a 3-sentence prayer for a public speaking group. This is what I got. Dear Lord, please give me the strength and courage to speak with confidence and clarity today. Help me to articulate my thoughts in a way that's meaningful and impactful to my audience. May my words bring glory to you and be used to inspire and uplift those who hear me. Amen. I'll skip the recipe for wonton soup. Thank you. If I had ChatGPT write a legal analysis of Brown versus the Board of Education, and I turn it into Professor Jordan Kamiker's law class, a week later, a plagiarism checker, there's no way it could ever find it, because a week later, the database has changed enough that it will generate a different answer. And is it really plagiarism if you're not stealing it from someone else? AI artwork has become so prevalent that there's now stipulations that AI cannot enter art contests. Why? Because last year, the Colorado State Fair Art Contest was won by an AI piece. This is the piece that was submitted by Jason Allen. No human input at all. Just said, hey man, give me something. And this is what you got. You can change it any way you want. Make it at night, make it with children, anything you want. It'll do it. Music has been taken over by AI. David Cope's EMI software created this piece based on Vivaldi style. Since music is, at its core, math, AI figures out what's pleasing to our ears, what tempos and keys elicit what emotions, and it can compose a piece to fit in any style you want. Sad, festive, Mozart, Dead Kennedys, it can do it. This is right now. I don't need to write my next presentation. ChatGPT will write it for me. I don't need to look up slides. Open.ai will generate the artwork I need for my slides, and EMI will generate any kind of music I need to go along with the presentation. And you won't know the difference. Maybe you think you can identify it, but not in another year, definitely not in 2. We're now way up on the technology curve. Remember we used to be like here? Yeah, now we're here. And we are increasing faster than the rate of human comprehension. We're now vertically moving up. You've probably seen the Tom Cruise deepfake. And the one that looks like Tom Cruise, it sounds like Tom Cruise, but it ain't Tom Cruise. This tech is becoming really more mainstream every day. You're starting to see it, you just don't realize it. It's in a lot of commercials. We're now at the point where you truly cannot be sure of what you see and hear on video. If I wanted to perpetrate a crime, I could make a home video from a video, look like a video camera, not from a phone where you could trace it, of me celebrating a milestone with my family at home with a party. Or how about a video of a politician giving what ostensibly is a completely innocuous speech, but they change it so the lips work and the rhetoric is insanely inflammatory. You'll believe it. Their lips are moving, it's them, close up. Throughout human history, we've been plagued by 3 things for the last 70,000, 10,000 years, however long. War, famine, and disease. Okay. Today, more people commit suicide than die in wars. More people die from overeating disease than starve to death. The global infant mortality rate is 2%, and the human lifespan is 80. Sorry, Tim and Roy. Now that we're not occupied with war, famine, and disease, what's going to fill that void? I certainly hope it's not AI, but that's far from my understanding. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is going to be another one of those Carson's, if you were looking for an answer, you're going to be sorely disappointed speeches. We've truly entered a new era in human history. And we've never been here before. This is unique in the annals of humanity. AI isn't coming, it's here. And it's getting better at an amazing clip. 2 years from now, we are not going to understand the world we live in. It may look the same, but it is not remotely the same. And it's up to us to figure out what's real and what's not. Human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. We're going to have to learn to live with both, starting today. Mr. Toastmaster.